Sniper ready. Give me a target.
The enemy is picking.
Let's fight to our heart's content!
Welcome to Mobile Legends! 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deploy. Fairy tales over. Their nightmare has just begun. Blaze and break! When the clock strikes midnight, the witching hour begins. Blaze and breaks, stroke of midnight. First just brush off the ashes.
midnight. Curse of Cinder. No more stroke of midnight. Fairy tale ghost. Stroke of midnight.
Our turret has been destroyed. An ally has
Stroke
been
of
slain.
midnight.
Our turret is under attack.
Midnight. Fairy tale zone. Stroke of midnight. Leave the fairy tale zone. Flames embrace. Stroke of midnight. Fairy tale zone. That naive girl covered in ash died long.
The enemy has slain the turtle.
Revenge is best served scorching. Fairy tale zone.
Enemy unstoppable.
Fairy tale zone. Stroke of midnight. I see your deceit. Stroke of midnight.
Killing
There's
spree.
no fairy godmother to save. Stroke of midnight. Fairy tale zone. Stroke of midnight. Fairy tale zone. No more luck. Stroke of midnight. Curse of fairy tale zone. Flames embrace. Stroke of midnight. Your treachery ends here. Stroke of midnight. Fairy tale zone. Stroke of midnight. Where fairy tale zone.
Our turret has been destroyed. Your team destroyed the turret.
Midnight. Curse of fairy tale zone. Stroke of midnight. Fairy tale zone. Stroke of midnight. When the clock strikes midnight, the witchy hour begins. Fairy tale zone. Unstoppable! I'll keep your black fairy tale zone. Stroke of midnight.
Shut down. Enemy duck. Initiate retreat. Our turret is under attack. Our turret has been destroyed.
A cold lesson learned.
An enemy has been slain.
Stroke of midnight.
Rampage.
The magic stroke of midnight.
Shut down. over.
Stroke of midnight. Stroke of midnight.
Embrace! Double kill!
With this power, I burn the lofty castles to the ground. Fairy tales over. Destroy the turret.
Ally has been slain.
Stroke of midnight.
Ally has been slain. Monster kill.
Looks like your time was fairy tales over. Stroke of midnight. Your treachery ends here.
Team destroyed a turret.
Stroke of midnight. Curse of sin. This is your
Legendary.
stroke of midnight.
Team destroyed.
Curse of fairy tales over. Stroke of midnight. Fairy tales over. Stroke of midnight. Fairy tales over. Fairy tales over. Stroke of midnight.
Request backup.
Tales over.
Slain.
Stroke of midnight.
Request backup.
Stroke of midnight. With fairy tales over. Blades embrace. Stroke of midnight. Fairy tales over. Stroke of midnight. Fairy tales over. Stroke of midnight. Curse of cinder.
Initiate
Stroke of midnight. Stroke of midnight.